The Champion Gator, Register of Merit, of Crenshaw. To quickly recap my previous articles, Red Boy bloodline dogs have been sought after for the gameness, tenacity/extreme bravery, for which they are well known. However, that being said, a purebred Red Boy dog or one with excessively close inbreeding has its shortcomings, and many of them will be addressed here in this article. Red Boy blood, while contributing greatly to gameness in a bloodline, also has a reputation for producing a dog that is dumber than average, hence the term dumb game, bravery without intelligence. This becomes more apparent when higher percentages of this bloodline are used. There is also another disadvantage in this line when bred in a closed manner, the quality of the mouth, bite, that these dogs produce. Closed Red Boy crosses tend to produce dogs with a medium to below average bite. This is an undesirable characteristic for those seeking to be competitive in the world of high-level competition, fast lane. The quality of Red Boy dogs has also decreased over the years as a result of popularity. Many people today are using closed Red Boy stock that is not based on proven dogs, therefore, the line in its pure form is not much better than it would have been 10 years ago. So, what is better than Red Boy? How can we avoid the mistakes of those who sought only the gameness of this line? Today, the best of this line has resulted from crossing Jeep blood into the Red Boy line itself. At one point, this would have been seen as just a cross, but today the Jeep/Red Boy line is so highly refined that it produces a dog that is as game as the Red Boy line, but without many of the negative points that were associated with a more closed-blood Red Boy dog. So, what is an ideal combination? The Jeep/Red Boy dog is no longer a hybrid cross, but rather a combination of the best that these two lines have to offer. It has also been refined over the last 10 years to produce a dog that is as gamey as a purebred Red Boy dog would be, but without the high percentages of dumb or weak-mouthed dogs that the Red Boy line is known for producing. Another benefit of the Jeep/Red Boy line has been an increase in the overall quality of the dog. Now you have a dog with plenty of gameness, high ability, and a mouth that would rank in the average to above average range, depending on the percentages of each bloodline used in its pure form. The Jeep/Red Boy line seems to offer the best of both lines in a 75-25 combination. This would be a 75% Jeep dog with 25% quality Red Boy blood. The higher the percentage of Red Boy in this mix, the lower the quality of this line, as the undesirable characteristics of the Red Boy line will begin to show. The first dog to really stand out and demonstrate the power of this combination was Tab de White, Register of Merit. Tab is a true crossbreed of 50% Jeep and 50% Red Boy. Many of Tab's early successes were dogs that came as a result of crossing with Crenshaw's Irene. Irene was a purebred Jeep, straight, bitch. The combination of Tab and Irene produced the first true tests of this theory. P. Rodriguez was one of the first to own a dog sired by Tab and Irene, and that dog's name was Gator. Gator won his championship against some of the best competitors in the region in Rodriguez's hands. Later, due to some financial problems, Champion Gator was sold to Crenshaw, who brought Gator to another victory against some of the best Mexico had to offer. The dog then became known as Crenshaw's Champion Gator, Register of Merit. Gator was a true crossbreed of 75% Jeep and 25% Red Boy. Champion Gator's story begins in the Deep South. Born in A. White's kennel, he was soon sold to P. Rodriguez. He began his school training at a young age and was at the top of his class. Brought into his first fight, he simply dominated his opponent and won easily in 39 minutes. The second challenge was scheduled, he entered with fury and it was all over in 38 minutes. At this point, his stud career began and Rodriguez was looking for number 3. Finally, the date was set for the third show. As always, Gator was a beast for the job and his prep, physical conditioning / keep, was perfect. He was in great shape and everything was ready for number 3. This fight would be for his championship, 3 wins within a year. The day arrived and the hour approached. When Gator was released, the result was never in doubt, as he was on top the whole time. Now, in 37 minutes, he was champion Gator. Many good bitches were bred with the little dog and it seemed that he was a great producer of quality bulldogs. It seemed like a great future for champion Gator. But hard times befell Rodriguez, and he had to put his champion Gator up for sale. Crenshaw was in the market looking for the dog, especially since he was a double grandson of Crenshaw's great champion Jeep, Register of Merit. Crenshaw bought the dog and began searching for number 4. Some thought it was madness to use champion Gator again, but Crenshaw wanted to see for himself what the little dog was made of. The fight was set against 4-time winner champion Chamburger de Bellin, a dog that many said champion Gator had no chance of beating. Well, someone forgot to tell champion Gator. His preparation went well, and the 2-year hiatus didn't seem to have much effect on the little dog. The time came, and at the start, champion Chamburger caught champion Gator from behind, where he remained causing damage for the first 25 minutes. Things didn't look too good for champion Gator, but he started to get a little rough with champion Chamburger, and the tide turned. Champion Gator got up and started working on champion Chamburger, who was down and didn't like it. He was a defeated dog at 51 minutes. Gator came from behind to win a very tough fight. I heard some critics of this little champion Gator. Some said he should never have taken as much as he did against champion Chamburger. I think you need to take into account something we call gameness. He beat a 4-time winner that no other dog could last for even an hour. He never made a bad move and, when he could, he went to the top and returned the favor. Something we call gameness. Something this little champion knows very well. Champion Gator from Crenshaw was not only a successful combination of the Jeep/Red Boy line, but also ushered in a new generation of dogs that would be based on that successful combination. Gator unfortunately did not live an excessively long life, but during the time he was in breeding, he proved that he could reproduce those qualities. Crenshaw's champion Gator has since become a registered Master of Merit, ROM, sire. Another dog becoming quite respected as a sire is a brother of champion Gator named K.A. de White. His sire, Tab, registered Master of Merit, is now part of the breed's history, but due to his advanced age, he hasn't been popular as a stud dog in the last year, and there are doubts about his current fertility status. K.A. is undoubtedly the best sire of Tab, ROM, and Irene alive today. He also has a significant number of highly respected offspring who are top-tier, fast-lane, stock, in percentages that surpass those of his sire Tab, ROM, based on the number of crosses. K.A., as mentioned above, is exclusively owned by Pro Line Kennels. K.A. is not just a beautiful pedigree dog. He is a well-proven game dog that is producing a caliber of offspring of the highest quality, who can compete and win against the best that the world of high-level competition has to offer. Scratchliner Kennels recently became aware of this when they lost with one of their best bitches to a daughter of K.A. So, what is an even better combination? It is another cross that is becoming very respected, and that also comes from names like Mr. Crenshaw. It would be Jeep Red Boy Rascal. Champion Rascal, a great 8-time winner and 1-time loser. Rascal produced more good dogs than many recognized. With 9 champions and 1 grand champion to his credit, Champion Rascal had a great impact on today's dogs. A brother of Oso Negro de Wood and Lupe de Boudreaux, coming from Black Shine de P. Carver crossed with Orphan Annie 2 de Carver, 2-time winner. Rascal bloodline dogs tend to produce animals with average to above average bite, roughness, and excellent wrestling ability. Jean's Lug, producer of record, is a great producer son of Jeep with Jean's Honey, a daughter of Rascal Jr. Rascal Jr. is a very important factor in this line. This dog was the best of both of his parents. Hard mouth, very intelligent and deeply game. When I say parents, I mean Champion Rascal and Champion Honeybunch of Crenshaw, who we know is also Jeep's mother, making Rascal Jr. the key. Now, for those looking to get into the fundamental level of the purest that the Jeep Red Boy Rascal line has to offer, they should look no further than Caldwell's Dragon. Dragon was bred and is owned by Cold Steel Pits. He is a true son of Champion Gator and Champion Miss Polly de Crenshaw. Miss Polly is a daughter of Lug de Jean and Sadie de Duprel. Sadie is a bitch with strong inbreeding in Rascal, making Miss Polly 15 times the classic cross of Black Shine de Pete, Carver with Orphan Annie 2 de Carver, 2-time winner, making Dragon the complete Jeep Red Boy Rascal line.